Join us as we take a Sunday afternoon drive down the back roads off the main trail in west central Illinois. Fortunately for us, Harrison Branch was dry. It's been a dry fall. I've seen times when this road was impassable. What a treat! We got to explore, take a tour of the most beautiful log cabin nestled back in the woods as the fall leaves were changing. The roads were dry and dusty, but Williams Creek had a trickle of water still running through it. All the more fun for the day. I did not expect to see a herd of alpaca. We have a nice, warm, blustery day today. You can kind of hear the wind roaring through the treetops, even though we're down on the hillside, out of the wind itself. Today I'm going to talk about logical fallacies. This is the fourth time I've done this, and every time people pick up some that they kind of like, and so we'll see if there's any of these that you like. Now, a reminder, logical fallacies are those kind of sneaky little ways that people kind of trick us into thinking what they want us to think, or acting like they want us to act. The first logical fallacy I bring up is that correlation does not imply causation. That is, just because two things seem to be linked together by something, and whenever one happens, the other one reacts positively or negatively, does not mean that one causes the other, or that one has very much to do with the other. And I'm going to use a couple of illustrations that I will cabbage onto from a TV show that was on and a hit a few years ago. And in the show, they are checking on potential jurors for a court case. And they ask a question. The first question is that they have discovered that there is a direct link between athletic drinks and knee injuries. That is, a person that drinks more athletic drinks is likely to have more knee injuries. So does that mean that the athletic drinks cause the knee injuries? Or probably more likely, it means that the kind of people that drink athletic drinks are also the kind of people that are more active and that cause knee injuries. Or a second correlation. Same TV show, later on in the show, and it said during World War I they started wearing helmets, and as they wore helmets, there were more brain injury. So the question is, should they get rid of helmets? Because the more helmets the soldiers wear, the more brain injuries they come out with. And of course, the answer on the show was that, of course not. What's happening is more people are living. More people are being shot in the head and living through it. Now, those are kind of examples, but around us all the time, we see people that kind of see this go up and down and this go up and down, and they assume that this is either causing this or this is causing this, and that's not the way it is. Correlation does not imply causation. This one is called the no true Scotsman fallacy. I don't know if they changed the name of it. I mean, people call them by different names. I have no idea where these names come from. That's just the way I first heard it. And it kind of goes like this. You say, Scotsmen, they like their bagpipes. And then you can say, well, Robbie's not, a Scotsman, and he doesn't like bagpipes. Oh, well, then he's no true Scotsman. Or you could say something like, well, country boys like this. Well, I'm a country boy, and I don't like that. Well, then you're not a true country boy. Or rhinos. Republican in name only. Republicans vote this way, and if you don't vote this way, you're not really a Republican, you're a rhino. Republican in name only. Well, the fallacy is called no true Scotsman fallacy. And it kind of labels us and makes us fit into a certain mold, or else we don't fit. We're not part of the group. The last fallacy of the day appeals to ignorance. And that doesn't mean like, if you don't agree with me, you're ignorant. What it means is, if I can't disprove something, then that means maybe it's, I can hold on to it. And your view is as good as my view. For instance, maybe there's some sort of really strange type of conspiracy theory or something, or some kind of sneaky theory, and somebody puts it on Facebook or something that this happened, or this is what's really behind it. And then some other people say, that just seems far-fetched. To where the response is, well, someone said it, we found it there, and nobody can disprove it. So therefore, it must be true, or at least it must be as truthful as the other point of view. Now, the mistake here is the belief that critical thinking means that I have to prove everything and that I have to be critical about everything or distrust everything. That's not what critical thinking is. There are only a handful of things that you can prove. I cannot prove that the sun is going to come up tomorrow. That doesn't mean I don't have to hold it, and that doesn't, to the idea that it won't happen, it doesn't mean that I have to go to bed fearful tonight or think there's some kind of conspiracy to keep the sun from coming up. What it means is that in a lot of the places, in situations where something cannot be 100% proven, then we take the best evidence we can and hold on to it, maybe not dogmatically, but at least hold on to the possibility. Another week is half over. In a few days, we'll be able to worship with each other once again, worship our Lord, looking forward to the weekend. In the meantime, between now and then, I believe Jesus said, be as wise as serpents and as gentle as doves. May God help us to think through things carefully and not be gullible, and may God bless you.